Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, check this out. Well, the media, the predominantly white, lamestream media is up to their old tricks again, basically trying to run a smear campaign against a deceased black person who ain't here to defend themselves. Basically, people are irate about some upcoming documentary that's about to come out called Leaving Neverland, where they're going to make all kind of allegations against Michael Jackson that's never been proven. Keep in mind, Michael Jackson never did any time. Michael Jackson was sued a couple of times for alleged, inappropriate touching little boys. But then I'm pretty sure people are not going to tell in that story that, some of the people that Michael Jackson paid money to admitted that he never did anything to them. But I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you, or not going to tell you about it. It pissed me off about the media. They be pulling this shit. But they love smearing the names of black men and shit. That's what they want to do. They want to run the black man's name through the dirt and shit and ruin these black men's legacy. And I'm telling you, Prince will probably be next. Prince will probably be next, then somebody else. Just like they tried to put out that shit about Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying, and Marlon Brando and all that shit, according to Quincy Jones with his lying ass. What about what people didn't heard about Quincy Jones? But we ain't even gonna get into that. But they do this all the time. Michael Jackson is not here to defend himself. And, from what I heard, that Michael Jackson's family is trying to fight for that series not to air. Michael Jackson's nephew is fighting for that documentary not to air. And then they're saying Michael Jackson fans are irate in the UK, asking whatever TV network is going to air it to pull it and shit. So they are people that's riding for Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson was a, weird person, but I don't think he was one of them dudes that did the shit that they said that he's doing. Keep in mind, Michael Jackson didn't really have a real childhood. This was the pros and cons of always working and shit, always on the road singing and shit. But it pisses me off that the man is deceased, so they want to pull this shit. See, they know if he was here, they wouldn't be able to get away with that. One thing that Michael Jackson was, one thing that Michael Jackson was very aware of and he tried to protect was his image at all times. Now, we can speculate whether Michael Jackson, had self-hate issues. That's a totally different video. And I'm going to tell you something else. A lot of y'all may not remember this. A lot of this bullshit started with Michael Jackson when two things happened. When he acquired the Beatles catalog, and I didn't even know at one time he owned Elvis catalog, and also when he was given that $1 billion contract with Sony Music. That's when all that shit started. That's when it started. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, he would be 60 years old if he was still alive. But that's when all that shit started. You notice that's when somebody is on the verge of doing something big, then that's when the shit just started to go haywire. That's when all of a sudden people start trying to bring up dirt about somebody. But that's when all that shit started. And I hate that. But like I said, they putting out this documentary because the dude ain't here to defend himself. And only family members can speculate what happened, and that's fine. They want to protect that man's legacy and his image at all costs, and they have every fucking right to do it. Every fucking right. If I was the Jackson family, I would be gathering every type of entertainment lawyer what lawyer handles these type of cases and work on this shit. because they do need to protect Michael Jackson's legacy, you know, in the history. Now, I wasn't the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I like some of his songs, to be honest with you. I thought he did better work with the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons post Jermaine Jackson, when Berry Gordy's petty ass told them they couldn't use the name the Jackson 5, so basically they had to change it to the I own the right to the name Jackson. Just, you know, petty shit. In case you guys don't know, when they left Motown and went to Epic Records, Berry Gordy basically told them they couldn't use the name Jackson 5. He owns the rights to it. So that's how they became the Jacksons. And also Jermaine Jackson stayed with Motown because he was married to Berry Gordy's daughter, and he put out that album that has songs like "Let's Get Serious," "Let's Get Serious." I know y'all, some of y'all don't remember that. That's, you know, that's OG shit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. I'm out.